then I'll be married 80 years.
Will you be tired of me by then?
Never.
Aww.
Maybe. What's up, everyone?
It's Dani.
And Nick.
Today we are talking all about the things that we've learned in our first 2 months of marriage. I can't believe we're already coming up on 2 months here. And we also have accomplished some things, and this video sparked from our video going to our wedding in the airport talks. We talked about things we wanted
10.
to... Yeah, it was episode 10.
I think.
It was things we wanted to accomplish in our first year of marriage. We started watching it back and realized we actually accomplished some of those things already. So that's what today's video is going to be all about. Some things from that video and some new things that we have done since our marriage.
Learned and picked up, yeah.
Yeah. So let's get into it. One of the most exciting things that I definitely didn't plan to do for a very long time, I would say, I've always aspired to have a garden because my mom always had a garden. Nicholas's dad has a crazy giant garden. So I just think it's great to have your own garden. It teaches you a lot, and you save money at the grocery store by growing your own vegetables.
And the food does taste, or the vegetables taste way better because they're fresh.
But one day we just called up Nick's dad and had a question about a garden, and he brought over a bajillion tools and was we're going to make a garden today.
We're going to the store.
So we started our garden, and we're going to go outside right now to show you what it looks like. So this is our garden. Our garden is actually split up into 2 different places because we couldn't quite all fit it right here. But we have a little bit of everything going on. We have mostly tomatoes because we eat a lot of tomatoes, and we want to start off with something pretty easy, but we also went to the extreme and tried to do something a little bit different, which we have not seen any blossoms yet, but we have eggplant, zucchini, squash, cucumbers, habanero peppers, and then we also have some herbs. But the most exciting thing is happening right now in this garden. We are picking our first crop ever. We've been seeing this tomato blooming and becoming a little bit, you can see here we have lots of green ones, but here is the rare one. The first picked, tomato. Ooh! Should we taste it? Mmm, that's so good. Here, you try some.
Wow.
I said we had a lot of tomatoes, but they're all different kinds. So as you can see over here, this one is gonna be a big mama, but it's green right now. There's also one on this plant over here. And this is our eggplant plant. So you can see it's pretty little. So I'm not quite sure if we're ever gonna see an eggplant, but maybe. So now let's go over to the other half of the garden. This is where you can find the squash, zucchini, and cucumbers. This bed is all the cucumbers, and then this is where the squash and zucchini is. Now over there, we have a watering system throughout the front and backyard of our house, but over here we don't, which is why the hose has to be over here, because we have to physically water this. Super nice to have an irrigation system though, because you basically just push a button inside, and boom, your garden just blossoms on its own. And I think that that one is definitely doing a lot better. It also gets more sun, so this might not be where a garden is much longer. We're gonna see if we get any crops from here though.
One of the biggest things that I think both of us have learned in the first 2 months of being married is the splitting and differentiation of just household duties and duties within the marriage. And
like who does what?
Yeah, who does what. I think for me, what I've noticed the most is things I typically always do the yard work. I do the
I help
grilling.
with the weeds.
Yeah, I mean, in all these things we help each other. But they're definitely when you have so much stuff to get done, you really have to work together to get things done, and not
so that everything can get done, and you're not walking on each other's feet, and you're not why didn't you do this? And
right.
Sometimes you expect someone to do something. So instead of having the unknown, we sat down before we got married, but then also now we're okay, you do this list of chores and I do this and we help each other with this.
And a big thing about it too that I know I've learned, and you had mentioned this before, is like anticipating what the other person needs or like needs help with. So
and
like
asking for help.
Well, and asking for help. But like an example of this would be, I don't know, say Danielle's like taking the dogs out or whatever, and like I realize, okay, we finished dinner, maybe I'll clean up the plates tonight and do all those dishes.
Even though I usually would clean the dishes.
Right.
Just because it's my job, if I'm doing something else, he'll step in and help, which is so nice. Especially he did that yesterday. I came in and all the dishes were clean, and it's just so nice to have something like that done because you don't expect it.
You didn't ask for it.
Yeah, and you didn't ask for it.
Anticipation
which is so nice.
is key.
Yes, and that is the key to a successful marriage. At least
we've been
making
married
it
so
2
long.
months. Hey, but if we continue to do this, we will be very happy.
100 years strong.
No, I was saying if we live to be 100 and we got married at 23, we'll have been married for so freaking long.
We need to live to 104 for me. Then I'll be married 80 years.
Will you be tired of me by then?
Never.
Aww.
Maybe.
Another thing that we have done since being married, now we've always both been into working out and having fitness goals, but we started working out together, which is crazy because I never really expected it because Nicholas likes to do different workouts than I like to do.
I'm not a class person. We'll put it that way.
I am a class person. But I got a message on Instagram and this girl invited me to go check out Orange Theory Fitness, and I could bring a friend or a family member. So of course I brought my husband and we fell in love. So we're gonna go right now to show you what we do there. One thing we've really been loving to do together since we've been married is going to Orange Theory Fitness, which is where we are right now. And it's so much fun to work out with your significant other. It really gives you a different type of bonding experience. And yesterday we actually did a partner workout here, which was super fun because he did pair us up as husband and wife. So it was a little competitive edge to our relationship. Babe, are you excited for this one?
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm always excited. Hour of pain.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm ready.
What is that?
Heart rate monitor.
Woohoo! What did you think, babe?
Oh my god. So many all out.
Look how sweaty he is, though. He's literally dripping sweat. It's super windy now, but it's such a great workout, and we love it.
Tired.
Now that we're back from Orange Theory, we get to talk about one of my, well, actually is definitely my favorite thing that we have done since being married is getting...
Wait. Guess in the comments below what she's going to say.
2 puppies! Now, if you don't know, Nicholas informed me that we would have to wait 2 years to get a dog.
She makes it sound like I'm this dictator that was
He
like,
did
no.
say that though.
No, I was
and somehow we pulled through. We made it 2 dogs in 2 months of marriage. But you love them.
I'm pretty sure in that video we talked about getting dogs by August, and we had both dogs in July.
Did we say that?
Yeah.
Oh, you said 2 years.
No, I had said 2 years or whatever.
But I already convinced you.
Maybe it wasn't in that video, but she had told people, like, I would love to get dogs by August when we get back.
Well, realistically, I thought like a Christmas gift would be a dog. But it was more like a month-anniversary gift. But we love them very much. If you haven't seen any of our other videos with our puppies, go check them out because they are so cute and they're still little babies.
For all the guys out there, happy wife, happy life.
I'm a happy wife with 2 puppies.
One of the goals that we talked about in that airport talks video was trying to find a church. When we moved here, we had been going to a different church that we liked, but it was further away and we just weren't going to be able to keep going there really. So it was like, we want to find a new local church in our area, and that can be really...
With people our age.
Yeah, with people our age, because the other church didn't have as many younger people. So, but that can be like really intimidating. So I'm very proud to say we have found our church. It is pretty close to our house, actually really close to the high school that I went to, and we are loving it. And
they have a great atmosphere for young married couples. They actually have an organized group for that.
Starting soon.
Yeah, we haven't been there yet, but I'm hoping that then we'll be able to meet friends and new people who are just like us, young and married. And that's just how you make good relationships and lifelong friends.
While we've only been married 2 months, I really am so proud of how much we've learned about each other, about what it means to be married. It definitely can be hard at times, but I think the biggest key is communication. It has made all the little bumps just smooth right out. So make sure you always communicate with your significant other, because it really does make a difference.
Well, that's all we have for you guys today. Leave a comment down below with how long you've been married and something you have learned throughout your marriage. And if you're not married, then leave a comment with what you would look for in a marriage. And please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
You gotta listen up, listen up.